And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Triangle Strategy, which I have been looking forward to for quite a while. Oh, good, it hasn't captured my mouse this time. Good. I believe we finished at a chapter boundary? Let's see, autosave. That's quick save data. That's my hard save. Okay.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies proved their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more.
Of course he does.
Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1, Whither the River Flows. Oh, hey, I think this is where you have a fight in the demo.
Our guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
I probably will. To recruit you.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Screw you too.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
Yeah, they need a lot of apologies.
So, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
I'm sure we will, and it won't be as friendly.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Ragnar.
Excuse you, it's pronounced victuals.
Drink your fill and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Ah, you don't want to drink the wine either, huh?
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Ragnar.
Uh-huh.
He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
Really?
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
You're right. I wonder if this is... I wonder if he knows how unpleasant my wife's relationship with those two is.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord.
Oh, I have to choose now, huh?
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
What? Speak up.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward.
How big an effect is this choice going to have on the story? Interesting.
No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration.
Well, we're not going with Frederica's cousins. I don't think. Because I don't want to put her through that.
Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
Tavern is now available at the encampment. Ooh. Sundry shop. Alright, let's see what these are. The Sundry Shop. Exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolfort's always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. You'll be able to promote units classes here, too. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. Alright, kudos. You can exchange kudos for items and promote your allies. The trade post operates not on coin, but kudos. These kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietuses and medals. After dealing with my cousins, I need a drink. Tavern is now available. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus points, not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. Medals are used to promote a unit's class. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added as the story progresses. Okay. Increases max quietus point slots by 1. I have 57 kudos. The currently acting unit a guaranteed crit. Recover an ally's HP by 50%, heal their status ailments, and restore their lowered stats to normal. Move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Oh, that seems useful. Huh. Books for kudos. Okay. Well, we'll grab the books. And then I guess... Do I have any quietus abilities? I guess I should get a quietus ability. Guaranteed crit. Insta-heal. Or ally turn moving up. In tandem seems like it might be powerful. Which do I want? I take a lot of damage on this difficulty. Gratises are really good, and I'll be chasing those points in combat, which makes combat that much more interesting. Remind me, how did I get the kudos? Excuse me. How many quietus points do I start with? 1? I'm going to get Restore. The History of Glenbrook. Okay, we'll read these one at a time. The History of Glenbrook. You get them for various things in battle, including just winning them. Okay. The Kingdom of Glenbrook is the oldest apostrophe. No, not apostrophe. Suddenly I've blanked on the name of the little star symbol that denotes a footnote. Is the oldest of the 3 nations existing today. Though there have been changes to the branch families, the blood of the founder still runs strong in the veins of the current king, Regna. The holy state of Hyzant asserts that their nation was founded first, according to the goddess's scriptures, and that Glenbrook's long history is a fabrication of later generations. Glenbrook has continued to ignore this claim. Asterisk. How did I forget the word asterisk? The Grand Duchy of Esfrost was founded by the Archduke's family, who shared a common ancestor with the royal family of Glenbrook. They insisted upon their right to succeed the throne up until the Salt Iron War began, and denied the current royal family's rule. But when the war began, they acknowledged the family's legitimacy, and the 2 nations formed a secret alliance. It is said that King Regna required the former Archduke, Sigmund, to officially recognize his rule in order to enter into an alliance. Okay, development of the Norzelia Consortium, the Eternal Norzelia River, and Secret Tactics Scroll of Heaven. Secret Tactics, Scroll of Heaven. Cavalry and Hawk Riders are known for their superior mobility. This grants them the ability to move freely across the battlefield, although venturing too far from their allies leaves them without support and puts them at risk of a concentrated enemy attack. They should therefore stay close to the main force and utilize their mobility to either flank or get behind enemies who draw near. While acting alone can be dangerous, a team of 3 or more cavalry units or Hawk Riders can prove quite advantageous in battle. They can provide much needed support to... Okay, this is just tactics. Taking recovery pellets would be a must. Alone cavalry units challenging to handle. Rear strength lies in their numbers. Okay. Development of the Norzelia Consortium. After the Salt Iron War, fought over Hyzant's sole ownership of salt, the Norzelia Consortium was established to oversee the equal distribution of salt and iron to the realm. The 3 nations brought together trade specialists to create this neutral and impartial organization, as agreed upon in the Accords. The consortium's success in fair trade contributed greatly to the reconstruction of Norzelia, which had been ravaged by the war. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, rich in agriculture and fisheries, prospered due to the stable influx of salt from the consortium. The people were able to produce large quantities of salted meats, dried fish, dairy products, and more. Exports of these goods helped restore national power. Method for kudos: back attack, attack from high ground, attack multiple people with one attack. Thing you haven't discovered yet: attack enemy weaknesses, attack from safety. Okay, cool. Though it was thought to be the dawn of a new age for Norzelia, Hyzant began to strengthen its voice within the consortium as the reconstruction progressed. In Esfrost, on the other hand, the situation could not have been worse. Its already small population suffered the greatest number of casualties during the war, and reviving the iron industry was taking longer than anticipated. To make matters worse, salt prices soared within the duchy due to taxes and transportation fees from the distant Hyzant. Though iron exports were meant to balance salt imports, the nation's labor and iron shortage caused it to accrue a large trade deficit. Though the consortium was meant to adjust that imbalance, it did not take any drastic measures. Rather, it leaned more toward Hyzant in establishing salt as the main axis of trade. There are some who believe that the Hierophant, unable to accept that the war ended in a draw due to the injuries on all sides, had a hand in this and wished Esfrost to take responsibility for the war. Though the truth is unknown, it is undeniable that Esfrost is the only nation at such a major disadvantage. The duchy's dissatisfaction naturally mounted, and a tension much like the one before the Salt Iron War descended upon Norzelia. A concerned King Regna and Simon Wolffort then summoned the other nations to participate in a joint mining venture at the Grand Norzelian mines. Their aim was not only to ease the tension between the Duchy and Holy State, but also offer support for the former's iron industry and correct the trade imbalance between both nations. The entire realm watches this new venture with hopeful eyes, praying that it will finally create the much-needed balance between salt and iron and restore the original functions of the Norzelia Consortium. If it succeeds, then perhaps our realm will finally know peace, and the tragedies of the Salt Iron War will be a thing of the past. And the Eternal Norzelia River has two tributaries with unique properties. The western branch, running from the snowy Norzelian mountains, is filled with water year-round. Although the water levels are now under control, the tributary was once quite turbulent and prone to floods. Many areas with swift currents still remain, however, and prove challenging to inexperienced sailors. Only Esfrost ships, armed with the full knowledge of the river's waters, are able to navigate those currents. The other tributary, stemming from the eastern deserts, flows calmly throughout. The gentle sloping of the river also allows for easy upstream passage. Water transport flourishes for most of the year, although low water levels in some seasons make the voyage near impossible for large vessels. The two branches converge into a single mighty river at Glenbrook and flow south to the Norzelia Falls. Alright, let's see, promote class requirements. They're all recruits. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks: recruit, veteran, and elite. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats and maximum TP and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance in battle. Interesting. You can only promote a unit's class if they are at or above the specified level and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. Okay. Requires Medal of Bravery and level 10. Okay, everyone needs a Medal of Bravery and level 10. So that's a ways off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's not just something that helps our nerves function. It was used a lot in the equivalent era to this to preserve meats and other foods by drying and salting them. It helped preserve stuff over winter or in general. Okay, now Tavern. You're the merchant at 1470. Increases max HP, strength, magic attack, physical defense, magic defense. Material required to learn rank 1 weapon abilities. I should buy until these are sold out. as I recall. I'm gonna buy 3 of those and 2 of those. Oh, right. Camera moves fast. Ah, you're the tavern. Well, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wolffort soldiers will have a place to relax so long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you to the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often too, my lord. You can engage in mental mock battles at the tavern. Each battle is different, so choose the one that best suits your aims. You can also replay story battles here. Ooh, can you earn... You can earn EXP here. Can you earn kudos? You can earn kudos. Nice. So this is what you were talking about, where I could do stuff to bring my character's levels up if I ever get under-leveled. Sweet. Aha. It's showing rewards next to that item bag icon. Are those one-time rewards for completing these battles, or are those things you get every time? And I assume you can use any party member for these, not just the ones that were there during the story. Once, but I can definitely be wrong. I didn't do story replay much. Fair enough. Might be worth grabbing that HP ring. Not right now. I want to proceed with the story. Okay, let's see. I need silver and 1,000 gil. Need oak, leather, crystal, silver, spider silk, indestructible stone, lion's heart. Okay. All right. All right, let's see if there are any green scenes to watch. No. Okay. I have the resources to upgrade a character? I don't have enough money, or do you mean... I don't have the key items. Oh, the stuff to the side is also upgrades. Okay. I see. Okay, I haven't gotten these yet. Okay. Increases fire damage dealt with clear weather. Okay. Yeah, we'll give her better damage. Maybe we give her more HP. Let's give her more HP. All right, let's have a chat with our team.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions...
Oh, I don't get a choice here. Okay.
Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
We gotta make a good first impression on the king, Roland.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
You dipped out of the demo before you got to do one of these?
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Hell yeah, wouldn't have it any other way.
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
He can be.
Or if you wish,
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
It does put me in mind of that scene in Final Fantasy IX after Garnet puts the whole party to sleep, except Steiner, where she's like, all right, I'm going off to try to stop this. And Steiner's like, no, absolutely not. I'm giving you an order despite you being my boss. And it was a really good scene.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings. How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Do I get to have dialogue with these guys to convince them one way or the other? As Frost or Hyzant, would there be at the time to visit both? Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of this story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Okay. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Interesting. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Cool! Okay. Yep, Frederica doesn't want to go to S. Frost, as expected. Oh, and Huette doesn't get a vote because she's just going with... No, wait. Yeah, that's... Hang on, who isn't voting? Huh. Why aren't you voting? Okay. Oh, she's down at the bottom there, undecided. Okay. I was looking at the top two and I didn't see the undecided thing. Alright, Benedict, you're up first. We'll go clockwise around the room.
Lord Serenoa.
Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. Okay, so you can't strengthen their conviction. You can only try to convince them otherwise. Okay. We'll talk to everybody.
Serenoa.
I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Wait.
Serenoa.
I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall. Oh, high difficulty to convince her, huh? Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? Negotiating may yet prove fruitful. Okay, what did Benedict say?
Lord Serenoa.
They will listen at the very least. Okay.
Say.
Doubtless Esfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? This one should listen to reason. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzant? Well, I don't want to put my wife through going back to Esfrost for starters. Hey, Elkia, how's it going? I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal was unlocked. Okay. Oh, he'll probably like that. I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal. Roland will like that.
Certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzant is a country without kings or nobles. 'Tis hard to imagine. But why imagine when we could see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You've given me much to consider, friend. Roland is deep in thought. He's undecided.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant holds much appeal to me. Sorsley and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. I wish to visit Hyzant. You want to go to Hyzant, do you? Care telling me why, my lord? Stories of the miracle. The Sand and Sun must make people of a different sort than here. It would be interesting to meet them. I've long wanted to visit the source. It is the cornerstone of all life in Norzelia, after all. Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Aye, doubtless we could learn from the minds of the Ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask him for a book, but I've always been of the mind that the best learning is done through doing. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Okay, so I'm guessing that the third option you unlock through talking to people elsewhere is a higher chance to convince them. Oh, hey, people to talk to. Hello. Let's see if they give information. King Regna expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzant. I know they lay claim to the source, and thus all Norzelia's salt. Not always the best option, but often the best option. Okay, gotcha. It would be a little boring if it was always the best option. But of course, your curiosity is only natural, seeing as your domain shares a border with the holy state itself. Hyzant is a very devout nation that reveres the goddess of salt and her teachings. The citizens are her followers, and they are led by her oracle, the Hierophant, along with the rest of the Saintly Seven. Hyzant itself is mostly a desert wasteland, with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership over the salt within it, declaring it to be a divine boon from the goddess, therefore making it Norzelia's most wealthy and powerful nation. I heard that the people there enjoy peaceful and prosperous lives. You heard right, but appearances can sometimes be deceiving. As you may already know, it is probably best not to take a Rosellan like Lady Frederica should you choose to go to Hyzant. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Pray forgive me. I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. Oh no, she's not going to be welcomed there, is she? Oh no. Lord Wolffort, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Roland may be a prince, but he is also like a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in the service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Prince Franny, and hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. I'll say that. You cannot win my favor as you have my brother's. House Wolffort may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies. I will be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown for the sake of the kingdom. I am glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolffort. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. Oh, the flames will be fanned.
Lord Serenoa.
Estfrost's soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. This one should listen to reason. Hyzant has its charms as well, I am sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? I wish to see how their touted equality works in practice. For now it is only words to me. I would like to visit the source. There is nothing else like it in the world. It is said the skill of their mages is unequaled. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors? Ooh. Appeal to her vanity.
Quite true.
Or pride, I guess. I have heard the same. What magic I have seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able. My bow against their spells.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there may be some merit in visiting Hyzant. Huette is deep in thought. All right.
Lord Serenoa.
Estfrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. They say Hyzant is the nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? I hear everyone is treated as equals. I would see the truth of that claim. I can scarce imagine so much sand. I would like to see it with my own eyes. I wish to see what miracles are performed at the ministry and learn what kind of magic and medicine enables them. True enough?
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hyzant. Wait, can I go down? I can go down this. Hello? No sparklies. I can go up here, though. This is the bridge where I did that fight in the tutorial, not tutorial, the demo. No sparklies on the other side either. Okay. Right? I'm remembering right? Items you can find are sparkles. Alright, well this is a big adventure in nothing. End persuasion phase and commence voting! I just need to convince one of them.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
If that is your wish, then so be it. Hyzant is just as good as Esfrost.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow.
I changed my mind.
Hyzant has its charms, I admit. Charms I mean to see for myself. I'll shoot for a unanimous vote. It doesn't change anything, but I go for it. Yeah. That's what I want to shoot for, too. I'm behind you, my lord.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Oh no, the coin's all burned up. Successfully persuade everyone to vote the same way. Successfully persuade an ally. Cool.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant.
Sarano's convictions have been strengthened. Wonder if there are ways for my convictions to weaken.
We have decided. We set sail for the Holy State of Hyzant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Excuse me.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord.
One sec, gotta clean my glasses.
When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Oh, don't I know it?
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzant.
Huh?
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Okay, explain.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners.
Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
You better.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
Nothing to forgive.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes.
Man, she's not going to be welcome anywhere but
Where
here.
and how my mother and her people suffered.
Poor Frederica. Whither the river flows completed. Yes, I will save in a new slot.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Norzelia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
So, in the real world, the Great Salt Lake isn't safe to swim in, if I'm recalling correctly. Is that correct?
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
Now that question's a test.
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
What's that sound?
It's time for bingo.
Could this be?
I noticed our hosts aren't bowing or praying.
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzelia's salt is harvested.
You can swim in the Great Salt Lake. It just has more minerals in it than normal bodies of water, so you get dirtier from swimming there, and it has more insect life and such. You can safely and legally swim in the Great Salt Lake. People just don't, as it's a pain in the ass. Lots of dead bugs. You come out all salty. It kind of sucks. Fair enough.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there
none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The Holy State has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality.
Sounds good. What's the catch?
As a result,
Is it the zealotry?
no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract.
Extract?
We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced envoy.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Silent? Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
Well, we don't have much of a choice, but I don't like it.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
Do I get to explore the town at least?
Now then, let us show you to the palace.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages.
Camsel.
None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Sounds like Minister Edor could very easily take control of the nation.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regna.
Oh, the Hierophant is just like in a little tent there. Okay.
Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War.
So, who's the guy in the hooded cloak?
On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
Okay, so these are the 6 of the Saintly Seven plus the Hierophant, who is the 7th. Okay.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
I'll be optimistic. Okay, the three options are: I think it is a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations. I think it a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone. Or I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned since a storm is brewing on the horizon. I'll be optimistic. I think it is a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations.
I think it a significant stepping stone toward peace.
Also, I don't want to insult the Hierophant to their face.
A safe reply, to say the least, Lord Serenoa.
It is an ideal that I can only hope is shared by all those involved.
If I might ask, what is the ideal to which the Holy One aspires?
I would share the goddess's blessing with all of Nozelia.
Oh, religious domination. Gotcha.
The Holy One wishes for a world where people are equal. The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret, but there is something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzanth live in equality.
Oh boy. Can't insult them to their face since you can't see them. Ha!
They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. Is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Okay.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzanth's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzanth's pursuit of life and magic.
Alright, what's happening at Whiteholm Castle? Yeah, Frederick is like, yeah, I'd still rather be here than dealing with my cousins. Absolutely.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Yep, that's what I expected.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Anything else? No. Okay. Alright. The Ministry of Medicine.
Look, a Rosalyn. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
She sure is.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
She did. Now shut up.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
Oh, she can hear them.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
Well, we'll try to behave.
I cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
Wait, remind me, because it's been a bit. Simon's still alive, right? He's just having regular heart attacks. He didn't die from a heart attack. Oh, right, character profiles for when they talk. Right, thanks for reminding me.
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes.
Ah.
At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Okay, so you gotta convert or you don't get the medicine.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
Experiment?
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant.
Really? Okay.
And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Not happy about it. Okay.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
What was his problem?
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll stick with you.
Let us take a break outside.
How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you. But I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you'll not find at the provision or in the encampment. It would be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. I can go to the encampment from here. Okay. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teachings than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. Oh, are the Rosellans the ones who are forced to work to mine salt? I find it difficult to understand why, in this nation that touts equality, the Roselle must suffer such discrimination. I'm going to say the sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. I was fortunate to be born outside the reaches of the goddess's teachings. Even the torment I endured at Thales and Erica's hands was nothing compared to the life of those in the Source lead. Everyone has the right to follow whatever creed they believe, but as someone who also has Rosellan blood in her veins, I find it vexing, to say the least. What is it that makes people so happy here? I wish I knew. Do you wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? No. HP Recovery Pellet. It's rare for foreign dignitaries to be allowed into the Ministry. Take your time looking around. From the Source to the Shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. I don't trust it. I don't trust theocracies. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us and the salt from any who would do us harm. Alright, merchant. Welcome, how may I be of service today? What have you got? I do not have enough money to get all this stuff. Thunderstone, can we get a Jolteon? Lightning type magic damage to a single enemy. Effect spreads on water. Freezes the ground, sets the ground ablaze. Spreads fires. Okay. Is there anything I have to sell? Want advice? As to what to prioritize, you mean? Sure. Oil jug. Renders the selected square flammable. Cool. The upgrade items are finite. Yeah. So I was planning to get these, but I don't have enough money to get all of them. Should I go to the encampment to do a few mock battles to get money? Or will I be able to come back here later, I wonder? I wouldn't begrudge that. Kind of sounds like I won't be able to come back here later. How important do you think it is to buy all these items? Because it sounds to me like it's very important. Depends on how many characters you end up recruiting. Okay. Well, I want to upgrade Frederica again. So let's do a mock battle. And get enough money for the fiber at least. Let's finish talking to people in town. Well... If you don't buy it all, there's not enough to upgrade everyone, but you might not necessarily get everyone or even care to use all of them. Excuse me. You can also do some off-screen mock battles between streams if needed. That's true. I don't want to get too over-leveled. Well, we are on hard. So, oh, this will get me fiber. Okay, so it must be a one-time thing. Serenoa has been staring at the sky for an hour now. The Glenbook delegation is most strange. Fair enough. Okay. Unit placement. There's a limit to the number of units you may deploy in battle. Units over this threshold go into your reserves and will not participate in battle. Okay. Units that may prove especially helpful in battle are marked recommended. There is no penalty if you do not deploy the recommended units. Alright. We got Anna. I think I have somebody who's at level 2. I do have someone at level 2. So I want to swap someone out. Anna's a... Oh, but Anna will be necessary to really kick this fight's ass. Gila's a healer. I want to level Frederica. Okay. Tails. Nope.
At your service.
There's no penalty if you do not deploy the recommended units. Technically true. The penalty is you might lose the fight. Yeah. Alright. Who you choose to deploy impacts conviction. Oh, interesting. I'll probably still just go with the units I like. Do these practice battles impact conviction? Or just the ones in story? Okay. The current selected space in your turn. Use Quietus. Use Quietus via the battle menu. You must have enough Quietus points in order to use one. Each Quietus may only be used once per battle. Okay, Anna is about to get turbo fucked by a lot of enemies. Okay. Gila's in trouble. Okay, what are we looking at? Level 3. Do we still get EXP and Bandit Healer? They've got a healer. Oh no. Do we still get EXP if we lose? Do we get to keep all the EXP we gain? I should probably... Okay, that's not far enough to throw poison. Let's move here. Throw poison at the bandit rogue. Oh, right, she gets to go twice. Hang on. Whoops, I should have moved her here and poisoned both of these guys. Oh, well. Well... Youch. Youch! Oh no! Frederica, oh no.
Oh no! Here I come.
When I say who you choose to deploy, I don't mean on a character basis. I mean on whether you choose to follow the recommendations or do your own thing will impact conviction. And yes, these count. Huh. Okay. Alright. Don't you... She has to be up to shoot? She has to be at a higher height? I guess we'll shoot that one.
Defeat is not an option.
Okay. Down to 42, down to 40. Let's delay him.
I'll make this quick.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Let's strengthen magic attack. Let's buff Frederica.
It is time to strike.
And hope she gets to go. Oh no, he's gonna kill Frederica. Oh no.
Mother.
Damn it! Oh, that was a wasted buff.
Allow me.
Damn it, I wanted to heal her. I wanted to get her EXP. Youch!
Time to work.
Okay. Let's poison a couple of assholes. We'll poison you.
Suffer.
And we'll poison you.
This'll hurt.
Missed? Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, that crit. Oh, bye, Hewitt.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay. Well, we'll Raging Beast Serenoa.
All for victory.
Our victory is assured. I'm a fool. Defeat is not an option.
Uh, 42, 58, 45. Okay. Bye, Anna.
I shall do what I can.
Oh. How far can Cure Wounds reach?
Be at ease. My apologies.
That's not going to help, but oh well. Oh, you can go down in the water. Okay. That healer is such a pain in the ass. And we're not going to be able to reach him.
Oh, no. Your orders?
Already poisoned. Not poisoned. Can't reach.
You won't escape.
Well, at least Anna will get some EXP. Or only 7. Okay. Wow, she's at like 1 HP? Yup, she's at exactly 1 HP. Holy crap. We're gonna head up here and longsword this guy.
Here, that hit the mark.
This is good.
I'll take the 4 extra damage and give Gila some EXP.
I see a path to victory.
Oh, he's surrounded. Okay. We'll bulwark Serenoa.
A brief respite.
Much appreciated.
Bye, Gila.
Frederica. I'm sorry.
Oh, there was an item there I could have picked up. My bad. Forgot about that mechanic.
Too obvious.
Ha! Missed! Oh, no.
Too obvious.
Ah! Missed! Oh, the poison dissipated after a few turns. Forgot about that. Bye, Benedict.
We must tread carefully.
Okay, let's see. We can throw poison up, which will kill by Serenoa.
Hello, me. Situation is grim.
Well, we're not getting those spoils, but I love the we're fucked track. Yeah. Well, we are fucked, and it's a good track. I guess I should come at this fight a little higher than level 3.
Impossible.
Uh-oh.
Impossible.
Yep. Bye, Serenoa.
I'm a fool.
You have fallen. Experience, kudos, and conviction accrued during battle or retained even in defeat. Both acquired and consumed items, however, will be reset to their pre-battle state. The same is true when you choose to retreat from battle. Oh, I forgot about the quietuses. Acquired and consumed items will be reset to their pre-battle state. Okay. So, I'll keep the EXP. All right, let's do a lower level encounter. Beset by Brigands is a level 2 encounter, and it'll get me some iron and a large HP recovery pellet. Oh, the story battle only lets me use the people who were there in the story. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I guess I can do the tourney. You're now way stronger than them? Well, yeah, but I want to get Huette some EXP.
Be gentle, my...
I expect no...
Hit you of Hyzan's foot. Then we shall make none. For honor and...
Time to work.
Okay. If we move Anna up to here and poison both these guys, she'll get turbo fucked. So what we're going to do is move here and then turn. And let them come to me a little bit.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
Here I come.
Let's blind him. Oh, right, he's got 178. HP.
From this range.
Oh, resist immobility, blindness, and fury. Well, crap. She's about to level, though. Alright, ouch.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, who's coming up soon? Frederica may get a turn. Let's have him Raging Beast Frederica.
I have your back.
Thank you.
I can't remember. Is there a turn rewind mechanic?
I've been waiting for this. Push on through.
Oh, taking care of Anna.
Damn it! Now then.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Alright, Gila, who you healing? Anna's more in the thick of it than Roland.
My apologies. I will end this.
Frederica! Hell yeah.
2 ashes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your orders?
Alright, let's poison a couple of people. Percentage damage!
Suffer.
And we'll throw poison at this guy as well.
For victory.
Why don't we work on this pikeman?
Brace yourself.
And hopefully the poison will take him out. Oh, bye, Sarah Noah.
But the day isn't long.
A wasted.
Ah, missed.
The hunt is on.
Oh, Huette. Yeah, get that kill. No! Well, hey, she leveled. She leveled off of a miss, of course.
I shall try my level best.
Well, Raging Beast, who's coming up soon? 11. Frederica already has Raging Beast buff. Let's Bulwark. Why don't we move him up and Raging Beast Anna? No, we'll Bulwark Anna.
A brief respite.
This is.
And he leveled. Nice.
House Wolford. What dirty tricks. It ends here. Damn it.
Yikes!
Damn it.
Damn it, he was a good damage dealer.
take you on.
Okay, let's see. I guess we'll move him here.
Time to die.
Together. Cool heads shall prevail.
Cure wounds, Anna.
Allow me. Much obliged.
I will end this.
Let's move her here. And... do I want to do these or these? Let's do these.
2 ashes.
Come on.
Oh, she got kudos for hitting a bunch of stuff. Sweet. Youch!
Time to work.
Okay, well, let's throw poison at Sorsley, so he starts taking... oh, there's a guy in front of him. Okay. Well, we'll throw poison at this guy.
Suffer.
An iron dagger him. He won't take 8 poison damage, so this won't kill him, but we'll move her here.
You're an open book.
Missed. Nice.
No.
Youch.
The hunt is on.
Okay, Huette. Move here. Short bow. Get some EXP.
This ends now.
Excuse me? Why does that keep missing? Yeah, we're not winning this. Bye, Gila. Damn it.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Well... well, Raging Beast Anna.
It is time to strike.
Come at me.
Okay, who do we want to attack? That's Huette. Cannot reach that guy. So we'll... attack this guy for not quite enough.
Gotcha.
I will end this.
We'll Iron Dagger this guy.
It's over.
And throw poison there.
Suffer.
Uh-oh.
We mustn't let our guard down.
Alright, Huette.
This ends now.
Got him. EXP.
It ends here.
Oh, defense down. Okay.
Path to victory.
Let's bulwark her.
A brief respite.
You have my thanks.
Oh, I should have moved him to the corner. Whoops.
I see your every opening. I've been waiting for this.
Okay. Is there anything we can do here? Can kite shield this guy.
Look at me learning.
Hey, he leveled.
I thank you for your...
You find the goddess in...
The goddess works in...
I was prepared for this.
Alright, he is no longer poisoned. Sorsley is. So let's throw poison on him.
You won't escape.
And we'll Iron Dagger him. Which will take him down. For a lot of EXP, hopefully.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Soreslay, I leave them.
Alright, we'll move her here. Oh, bye, Huette. Oh, putting them together was a mistake.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
How do I... Ah, there we go. Quietus. Restores my only one. We'll heal up Anna.
Much obliged.
Forgot I had that, I'm gonna be honest.
Sloppy. Ouch. Sleep.
Your orders?
Let's move her here. Let's move her here. We'll throw poison at this guy. Well, maybe we Iron Dagger twice.
Victory is in reach.
Hey, she leveled to 5.
Victory is in reach.
You won't beat me.
And we'll get a back attack as well.
We win. Victory is within.
We might actually win this one. And has been your MVP in every fight? Yeah, she's awesome.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Well, Raging Beast. Anna.
All for victory.
You have my thanks. We must tread carefully.
Alright, well, Iron Dagger again. Get used to it. She's a monster. Yeah.
Victory is in reach.
She's awesome.
Allow me. Sound strength.
Well, we are actually going to win.
My old wound. I've been waiting for this.
We'll move here. We'll kite shield this guy.
Come on.
Follow my lead.
Why are you running?
Yeah. Let us pry out their weakness.
Ah. Just die already.
Okay, Anna's hurting. Iron Dagger will take him down. Cool.
This is the end.
Oh, right. She can attack twice. I always forget that.
Sound strike.
Why are you running?
You won't beat me. You're done.
You're open.
Thankfully, Anna can't super out level because she gets so much less EXP.
Try my level best.
Because she's so high level. Alright, well, Raging Beast. Eridor.
All for victory.
We'll get him yet.
need a healer.
Yeah. You won't beat me! Push on through! Victory is not yet out of reach.
And this will take it down. XP for Benedict.
Just as I planned. You're wide open!
We won! Oh, 1,000 coin. Hell yeah. Oh, sick. Okay, we can just do this a couple times and get all the resources. Okay. Oh, we can buy everything from the Hyzant shop. Okay. However, I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, have a snack, and then we will continue the stream after I get back. Alright, back. Now, I want to make sure this stops muting in background. If that's possible. Doesn't seem to be. Alright. One more of that fight.
I expect...
It's your fight. Then we shall make for honor.
Your orders?
Alright.
For victory.
Roland needs to survive to actually get some EXP this time.
This battle is ours.
Alright, we'll short bow this guy.
Yeah.
10 EXP. Very cool. How far up do I want Serenoa to move? Probably here. In range to get slapped by that asshole. Okay. Let's Raging Beast. You know what? Let's Raging Beast 15, 14, 9, 10. Frederica.
It is time to strike.
I can do it.
Come at me.
Alright, we'll sprint.
Push on through.
And move up.
Good try.
Missed. Nice.
How shall I destroy you?
I shall do what I can.
Alright, Gila. Cure Wounds Serenoa, because he's in the middle of this shit.
This will help.
I will end this.
Okay. Move here, Scorch, get both of them at once. Cool.
2 ashes.
Close, but not
Missed.
I will
Nice.
end this.
Alright, Anna. We could apply poison to him right now, but probably a bad idea to move up that far. So why don't we double Iron Dagger this guy?
Yeah. Victory is within reach. Ha! Victory is within reach.
I won't lose.
Okay. We don't have a place where we can shove a lance through anybody safely.
This is it.
Together.
Shall we begin?
Going after Roland, okay. Oh, stats down. Okay. Missed. Nice.
I ain't that slow. Forward.
Alright, Serenoa. Why don't you back attack this guy and help Roland out. Or get help from Roland.
That hit Leave it to me. Screwed.
Yes.
I know he said brute, but I've been playing a lot of a little Marvel Rivals recently, and all I heard was, I am Groot.
Hello, me. Ha-ha.
I see a path to victory.
Okay. His defense and attack are both down. Let's buff his defense.
Ready for more.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank God Serenoa was turned to the side.
To battle, I suppose.
I'll take you on.
Okay, let's see. Do we want to pile on X-Arm? Maybe we pile on X-Arm.
I shall do what I can.
Alright, cure wounds on Roland.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Hey, level for Gila. Very nice.
I will end this.
Scorch takes 2.
With the powers in me.
Hey, oh, Frederica learned Flame Shield. What's that?
You find the god.
Flame Shield. Raise an ally's fire resistance for 2 turns and grant them the ability to counter fire attacks. Interesting. Does that mean counter-attack fire attacks or counter with a fire attack? Probably counter against fire attacks. Okay. I have an HP ring I should give to somebody.
I will end this.
Alright. We're going to move Anna into the middle here. And poison both Sorceley
This'll hurt.
and X-Arm.
Sound strike.
Leave it to me, brute. Did you see that? I won't lose.
Alright.
Yes, too slow. That hit the mark.
Nice. Roland earned Rush.
I asked for no quarter. Minister Sorcerer.
None of us are dead this time, which is awesome. Exquisite spoils secured. Oh, Serenoa is in trouble, though. Alright. Short bow. I guess we'll do this and have Anna back attack him.
Take that. We win. Sound strike.
What would father do?
What would father do? And this will kill via Anna.
You're open.
For my kithing.
Serenoa leveled. Very nice.
I see a path to victory.
Let's Raging Beast. Huet.
I have your back.
Incredible.
Gila, can you get a turn, please? Oh, bye, Serenoa. Well, at least he leveled.
Shall we begin?
Alright, Gila, I guess you're going to cure Anna.
Be at ease. Thank you. I fight for peace.
Oh, she doesn't have enough TP for Scorch. Okay, we'll move her to a safe spot then.
I've been waiting for this.
That speeds her up a bit.
Come on!
You're open. Sound strike. Your orders?
Okay, well, let's... He's poisoned. He's not. He's not. We'll throw poison at a couple of these guys.
Suffer.
Why does that guy run away? Okay, double thrust will not quite kill.
Yes.
This battle is ours.
Yeah, okay. Hewitt.
This ends now.
No! Will this still get Hewitt the EXP? It did get her 4 EXP. Okay.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us steel our defenses.
Ready for more.
Oh, god damn it.
Allow me.
Now she can scorch.
With the powers in me.
Let me heal your wounds.
Cure wounds.
Thank you.
I'll take you on.
Alright, we'll kite shield this guy.
Leave it to me. Did you see that?
Your orders?
Okay. Why don't we double iron dagger this guy?
Sound strike. It's over.
Sheer go.
No, we will. Well, Lance, then we'll move.
Did you see that?
Here I come.
Alright, Hewitt.
Take that.
Stop missing. Does she get better accuracy if she's up above? Is that why she's not... is that why she's not hitting? Does she have better accuracy from a higher elevation? She does, I see. Okay. I should be checking their hit chance. Because I can do that, I think.
Cool heads shall prevail. Allow me.
My apologies.
Interesting that you get her for the first time in this fight when she's got problems. I don't have Scorch. Alright, we'll slap him.
Here I come. Together.
Oh, Roland's asleep, of course.
I will end this.
Anna's getting too much EXP, so she's just gonna chill out.
I've been waiting for this.
Can't reach X-Arm. Okay. Let's get Frederica EXP.
The hunt is on.
He's got one more turn to sleep. Okay. This has an 84% chance of hitting. Okay. Sweet. 18 EXP for Huette.
I shall try my level best.
And we win.
That seemed to work. Another.
Victory! And what are the exquisite spoils? Oh, the HP recovery pellet and HP ring. Okay. We can buy another Quietus now, I think. A booklet reporting on incidents that occur around the realm. It covers a suspicious rumor. And we'll get in tandem. Have you heard the rumor of the moving cask? It's said that a mysterious apparition has been seen wandering around Hyzant lately. According to one theory, the lingering hatred of someone who drowned their sorrows in wine gathered within the cask and caused it to move, gaining it the name, the Cursed Cask. They say that the lonely apparition beckons others to the same fate, calling out these words, welcome and welcome and welcome and welcome and... Okay. Let's give somebody an HP ring. Should we give her 2? Nah, we'll spread it around. Serenoa takes a lot of damage. All right. Okay. Hyzant is a blessed nation, one where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, be sure to alert the nearest sentry. Could the streets really be that safe in a city this wealthy? Wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father'd be happy to know you thought of him. The source? Sorry, can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. The goddess's teachings condemn the Roselle to back-breaking labor at the source to atone for the crimes of their... Oh, that's how they prosper. Slavery. Great. To atone for the crimes of their forebears. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me, nor with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. Must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. The goddess is on our side. Should another war arise, I know she would ensure the Holy State's victory. Where was she last time, then? In Hyzant, the goddess's teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you are only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I cannot deny the significance of their results. I don't like this place. Minister Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he is still a role model to us all. Though it seems he views Minister Soreslay with distaste. I had heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes above and beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder from where his aversions to Minister Soreslay stem. You learned about Exarm? Martial. This is just between you and me, but not everyone is happy with the Hierophant. Though I honestly don't understand why. Hyzant is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here to your heart's content. However, I ask that you not interrupt Minister Soreslay's work. And please stay away from the source. As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipment of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzant's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith to the goddess. Minister Soreslay oversees all Hyzant's dealings in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. What about Soreslay's responsibilities? I must ask you to turn back. The source is just ahead, but you'll have to turn back. Only those with proper permission may enter. Patrol around the source is always tight. You cannot pass through here. I like that each of them has different dialogue. Everyone in Hyzant knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzant, but the faith and happiness of her people. But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. Or, it seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? But we cannot ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How has the Holy State achieved such balance? But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. The answer is simple: following the teachings. Do so, and you shall be blessed by the goddess herself. All who live in Hyzant can see the happiness that comes with those blessings. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb? What about the Saintly Seven of Hyzant? We obey the goddess's teachings. Doing otherwise will only lead to discontent. It's a cult. What is it that makes people so happy here? I wish I knew. Okay. Do you wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? Yes. The goddess saves all who believe in her. We research so that we may aid her to that end. They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. It does. The ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. It's our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality someday. Haha! At the cost of those experimented on, exactly. This is as far as you go. Only those with the goddess's permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in Hyzant. The ministry is a symbol of our nation's knowledge and a source of the people's pride. The goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all this. I think we're better off without. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to those studies is what brings us the greatest joy. This area is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. Okay. So I can't go in these areas. Aha! Sparkly! I think. Ice Stone! Cool. What was that doing here? Treatment notes! Ice Amulet. Ooh. Alright, well first. Treatment notes. Patient name. 61-year-old female. Ailment. Compound fractures in both feet. Treatment. Recently developed curative magic. Patient fully healed and able to walk several weeks faster than usual treatments. Patient name. 42-year-old male. Ailment. Heart disease. Ooh. Treatment. Hitherto, there were few options to successfully treat this, but after administering the Ministry of Medicine's new remedy, the attacks ceased and patient's condition stabilized. 19-year-old female. Ailment. Laceration on calf. Treatment. Signs of necrosis due to delayed treatment. Too advanced to save the limb. Required below-knee amputation. 25-year-old male. Ailment. Unknown illness. Treatment. Attempted various remedies. None succeeded in saving patient's life. Will conduct autopsy to better understand nature of the disease. Okay. Ice. Ice Amulet. Ice resistance by 30%. Yeah, let's give it to her. Any other sparklies? No. Aha! Hey, 600 gil. Okay. So I've talked to everyone. This is just between you. Okay. I've talked to everyone. Oh, sparkly. Timber! Oh, wait. Hang on. I can conclude exploration. That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. If you thoroughly rotated the camera. Alright, we'll go back into the Ministry of Medicine. Oh-ho! I see a thing. Maybe? Yeah! HP recovery pellet. Okay. Save after having gotten those, so if I have to load the save, I don't forget them. And exploration. And best regroup with the others.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir, thanks to Lady Frederica.
Yeah? What'd you get?
It is quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
He seems like it.
Indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
Damn. Okay, fair enough, I guess.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing ourselves to such danger, for the young lord's sake as well.
Okay. But he's going to be obviously about to keel over while he supervises the new mine. Uh-oh.
What was that?
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
Did an experimental subject escape? Oh, hey, it's snowing outside. Sideways. Any green? No. Recommended level 4. Good thing we leveled a bit.
Anna, what happened?
Some researchers at the Ministry ran off with its secrets.
Do you think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers?
Yeah, okay.
Unbelievers? Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings.
Pliny the Elder.
You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Exham, right.
Consider it done. But they could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Sereno.
Would we be happy to be in his service?
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends.
So how are we going to kidnap Plinius without the Hyzantians knowing? I don't think that's a reasonable objective. Defeat Plinius. Defeat conditions, lose all allied forces. Alright, where are my dudes? Can I only... Deployed units 6 of 7. Well, there's Plinius. Why have I only deployed 6 units? Okay, maybe we move Anna over here. Who are we going to bring? Huette can get above enemies in this fight. All right.
Plinius, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself.
Hey, I'm a heathen.
Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
A researcher at Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine. He feels frustration at not being able to choose his own research topics.
Plinius. Such an untainted tainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
Right, Corentin's the guy who was dissatisfied.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true. We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
You can enter simulation mode by pressing A on a unit other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of various actions on the selected unit without actually performing them. Okay. Oh, that's what we've been doing. Okay, we'll move her here.
My turn.
Roland. Oh yeah, no, we are quite possibly on the wrong side here. Rebel Battle Mage.
Very well then.
Plinius is a cryomancer. Oh, I should have left Frederica over here because she's got the ice ring. Damn, okay. I don't have a ton of sympathy for this guy. There are a lot of problems in Hyzant and tons of things to hate about the society. They won't fund my research into what I want to research doesn't do much for me. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Yeah, I guess.
My pride is
Level. Haste! Uh-oh.
How neat is that?
So where shall we strike?
Alright, Sarah Noah. Okay, do I have control over Corentin? Is my question. It looks like I do, actually. Youch! Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it, though there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of any unit standing upon them. Accuracy too, huh? Frozen tiles can be melted by fire attacks, though there are exceptions.
I shall try my level best.
Okay, good thing we have Gila over there. Let's Raging Beast. Who are we gonna Raging Beast? You know what? Sarah Noah.
I have your back.
Splendid.
More haste. I need to get that spell.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Alright, let's take a look at this unit. Rebel Healer. Okay, so Gila probably will get haste at some point. Cure wounds, she has to move up to be able to cure wounds.
Allow me. I appreciate it.
You are not worthy of my time.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Alright, Frederica, can you reach any enemies? You can! Oh! Rebel battle mages are weak to fire. Interesting.
With the powers in me, it worked.
Uh-oh. Youch!
Time for some research.
Alright, we've got a cryomancer here. Icy Breath. To all enemies within range and freeze the ground. Holy shit. Okay, we are definitely not going to be able to keep Corentin. Frosty Felters.
interesting.
Alright, let's move over here so Gila can heal him.
Time to work.
We'll throw poison at him. And then Iron Dagger.
Allow me.
My turn.
Alright, we can hit two of you at once.
You leave me with no recourse. You will regret ridiculing me. The price for such insolence is your life.
Yeah, I don't have any sympathy for this guy anymore. Wow!
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Alright, we're gonna heal Anna.
Use this.
My apologies.
Wait, XR has no HP this time! Puddles will form when it rains, a fire attack is cast on snow or frozen squares, or an ice attack is cast on squares set ablaze with exceptions. The effects of lightning attacks will travel through puddles, damaging all units standing upon them. Interesting. Okay.
The hunt is on.
Alright, Huette. %83 chance to hit. Got him. Alright, one down. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to make ice nukes. Uh-oh! Bye, XM. You were so much help, XM. Okay, their healing is garbage. Cool.
I shall try my level best.
Alright, Raging Beast. Let's move here and Raging Beast Frederica.
All for victory.
I can do it.
Oh, we need to deal with these healers.
Let me heal your wounds.
Alright, we'll cure wounds Huette.
I appreciate it. Allow me.
Alright, Frederica. You can't hit multiples at once. Damn. Okay. Weak to fire.
2 ashes.
Oh, she's not going to have Scorch TP next turn.
So, it falls to me.
I guess we'll hit this one.
I do not miss. Most interesting.
Okay, it does not do any more damage based on the terrain type. Okay, Anna. That's Rebel Healer. That's Rebel Battle Mage. What direction are you facing? You're facing this way. Okay. Anna? Okay, Serenol will get to you in time to heal you. Are you immune to poison? You're not immune to poison. Cool.
For victory.
Alright, Roland. Why does that guy have an X over him? Rush. Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any enemies in 3 squares along the way. Okay. Not close enough for that. Oh, he's silenced. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, double thrust. Double thrust will take him down. Excellent. Sweet.
I won't give in.
How much HP do you have? Let's move you back. And short bow the Rebel Battle Mage.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, Serenoa, you are going to heal Anna.
Use this.
My apologies.
You leave me with no recourse.
Wait, when did Plinius heal from poison? Youch!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, well, Bulwark. How about Roland?
Let us steal our defenses.
Splendid.
Oh, poison is an 100% chance. Got it.
Let me heal your wounds.
Alright, we can heal Huette. We can heal Corentin. We can heal... Okay, we're going to heal Huette.
Be at ease.
I needed that. I fight for peace.
She does not have Scorch on her. So let's get behind him and Tome of Fire him to death. Thwonk!
Where was
He's out of... Yo, what? They can teleport? Okay, Serenoa is going to get to move again before Anna will die. So, let's try to poison him again.
This'll hurt.
And again. Still not poisoned. Okay.
I won't lose.
That's a battle mage. That's a battle mage. That's a healer. We should probably take down the healer. But we could attack Plinius. How much HP do you assholes have? Okay, you're all almost full.
Here I come.
Okay, short bow. Is this a healer? No, it's a battle mage. Alright, we'll take this guy out of the running. Or at least work on taking him out of the running. Alright, Serenoa, how far can you throw an HP recovery pellet? 1 square. Okay. I think perhaps Serenoa is going to go down without actually doing anything. Oh, that gave him EXP. Using items gives EXP. Gotcha. Ah, Plinius is out of TP. Cool.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Cannot reach up, so we'll cane sword this guy.
Your defense is weak.
The problem with an all-mage team in this game becomes clear. Yep. Let's move Corentin here and use his super move. Oh no, it's a square like resisted. Okay, it's a square.
Yes, very effective. You understand, don't you, Corentin? You must let me go.
As a fellow researcher, I understand your plight. Even so, I cannot condone this.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, move there. Cure wounds. She's fine. Frederica's fine. Alright, we'll live without that. Will cure wounds reach anybody on my side? No. We'll just move her up. Whoops, didn't mean to face her that way. Oh well. It's not like they're generally melee attacking. Can she reach with Scorch? She can.
Two ashes. It worked.
My turn.
Alright, Anna is fine. Plinius is facing that way, so why don't we... Let me slap him a couple of times.
Sound strike.
Enough with trying to poison him.
Sound strike.
He's got high defense. Can't reach there. Do we kill this battle mage? Let's find out if double thrust will kill. Double thrust will kill the battle mage. Just barely. Damn. Okay.
Time to take flight.
Oh, 100% to hit. Cool.
This ends now.
Sweet. Oh, and we can move up and get that item.
When a wolf is cornered.
Okay. We're going to HP recovery pellet ourselves.
I need this.
And are we moving him up? Let's move him up.
You leave me with no recourse. Freeze!
Oh, bye, Corentin.
Wasted time.
I shall do what I can.
Okay, Gila, you've got a job to do. You cannot reach from there. Okay, we'll move you here. Cure wounds, Roland.
Your wounds are healed.
Sorry to worry you.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, let's... Raging Beast, just out of range of Anna.
It is time to strike.
You have my thanks.
Hey, level up. Bird of Prey. I wonder what that does.
I fight for peace.
Oh, she can hit 3 of them at once. She doesn't have Scorch! No!
Your orders?
Alright, Anna. Why don't you get behind Plinius?
Wait! Victory is within reach. Sound strike.
Uh-oh.
Have another.
Ha! Missed!
I won't lose.
Alright, we'll double thrust.
My lance strikes true.
Together.
Wait.
Sound strike. Time to take flight.
Short bow will not reach there, but will reach this guy.
Forward.
We're getting good EXP from this fight.
On your guard.
One more.
I can still fight.
42! Okay, Anna's alive. For now.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, let's... Bird of Prey. Raise an ally's movement and jump by 1 for 3 turns. Cool. Alright, well, let's deal some damage to the healer.
You've made a grave mistake. I shall do what I can.
Gila. Why don't you move over and heal Anna?
Allow me. Much obliged.
In position, roll in 2 spaces away and still get the team attack. Ah, okay.
Your orders?
No crits, sadly.
For my kingdom.
Roland leveled. Very nice. No back attacks for you. You've got Scorch. You need to move up 1 and Scorch. That'll take Plinius 2.
With the powers in me, we can win this.
Oh, you're curing wounds on yourself and not the boss? Ha! Selfish healer. Nice. Hey, Roland. Alright, who's coming up next? Huette? Plinius has 7 HP. I might let Huette get the kill here. So, who can I have him deal damage to?
This is it! I struck true, just as I planned.
Here I come.
Bye, Plinius.
This ends now.
We could have farmed EXP from the rest of the fight, actually. Oh well.
Hey, goddess. I'm not your pawn. I am merely...
Victoire! Large HP recovery pellet.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell them for riches?
No. We wished only for freedom in our research. Knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were left with no choice.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
You're not happy, are you, Corentin?
Lord Serenoa. We could not have apprehended the heretics without you.
What will happen to them now?
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course.
How?
Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
Yeah, equality, huh?
You did well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
If you insist, I do have a request. I would like permission to embark on a journey. I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
Consider quickly, as I'm keeping him.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment? This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
Okay. I have an encampment we can go to. If you're even allowed outside the city. This is a nice little house.
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Well, that was either a half-truth or a bold-faced lie.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave. We cannot research freely in Hyzant. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius' plan. But
were you too scared to go along? Yeah.
One who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
Well, we ain't gonna tattle.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes. I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
Absolutely. I'll take more party members.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Oh yeah, better answer this correctly, Corentin.
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it. On the contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin.
Hell yeah.
I see your studies to your intent. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
I mean, I shouldn't celebrate too hard. This guy is not the most admirable of people, but he'll probably help my dad. And it's good to have another party member.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Corentin joined your forces. Corentin's aptitudes in battle freezes the field and slows enemies with ice magic. Can freeze squares, hindering any movement, creates icy obstructions. Aha! Ironstone. A certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke. I assume I would have gotten a different party member if I'd gone to Esfrost.
Thalos, how does Drugan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Svarog's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalos. In Esfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
Good ideal. Hopefully you can actually implement that.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken. If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalos as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
I wouldn't believe her. Alright, let's save. I would have gotten a bowman. Interesting. I have 32 kudos. Have you restocked yet? You have not. Alright. Their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolfort bid farewell to the holy state of Hyzant.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Eridor, I told you. I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
That's us.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Good ambition.
Very well and good, but we also have a wedding to prepare for.
So, my first impression of Corentin is that I don't like him very much, like, as a person. I don't have, like, a loathing for him or anything. I just don't have a very positive opinion of him. Is it the cancer nukes thing? No, actually, it's not. It's for the reason he said he didn't like himself. He betrayed his friends, and like, his friends weren't doing something great, but it's not like they were all that wrong to want to leave and do their own thing. Here's the thing. It didn't strike me as them attacking anybody except the people that needed to fight to get out of town. Right? Am I misunderstanding the situation? They just wanted to leave. The only people they hurt were the people who tried to stop them. And I am not particularly inclined to sympathize with the theocracy and their agents. But even with my opinion of him, he's a very human character. That's a very real foible to have. And I like that. I like that he's already got a lot of character, even in the short time we've known him.
Busy times lie ahead, Frederica.
Yes.
They're apparently also stealing medical secrets that would presumably be administered freely to Hyzant citizens. I mean, they aren't taking away the knowledge from the researchers who have them. They would just be spreading the medical techniques to help people. And even if that wasn't their goal to spread the medical techniques, they'd be selling the medical secrets, and thus they would find their way into other countries. I think they chose a plan that caused more collateral damage than a better plan would have. That's fair. Get out under the cover of night, take out who you have to, sure, but sneak out. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. I didn't accuse them of being smart. Just that I think terrorist is a bit much to describe them.
Let us make it a grand wedding. Huette, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
You're not going to pick out a gift yourself, Roland. Just leave during the hour, which was exactly what Hyzant wasn't prepared for? Yeah, true.
I came to thank you and see you off on behalf of the Holy One.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolfort shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenor, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
I don't. I do not like you people.
We have heard much about how all in Hyzant are blessed by the goddess's teachings. And yet, they told us almost nothing of the Roselle. What sort of lives do they live here? What sort of life did Mother lead?
A shitty one. Without any of the blessings of equality that the other Hyzantians enjoy.
Forgive me. I was merely lost in thought.
Thoughts of the Roselle, I presume.
Yes. I wondered what effect it might have on your relations with Hyzant, now that we are to wed.
Right now, our three nations work together, but none can say what the future holds. Whatever may occur, know that you will not have to bear it alone. It will be a burden for all of House Wolfort to bear, together.
Thank you, Serenoa.
I used his name. A land of sun and sand completed. Or sand and sun, I guess. Save your game.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolfort domain. Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whitehome in the Crown City.
I hope we aren't without them for too long. I don't want them to fall behind in level.
Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolfort, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzellian mines.
Chapter 4, A New Dawn. Excuse me.
That should be the end of that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
What in the name of iron?
I wonder when high visibility vests became standard for construction workers. Because, like, it's an obvious thing to do, right? There's a lot of equipment moving around and heavy loads, and you want to know where your coworkers and compatriots are at all times, right? But I wonder when that actually started. Like, was it in the modern day? Were there the equivalent of high-vis vests in, like, medieval times during construction? When did that start?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
It's a dragon!
What the? It couldn't be.
It's an ancient dragon.
That settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Oh, let's give her a cute one.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide.
What if they find salt in the mines?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony?
Absolutely.
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it.
Well, they can suck my dick.
Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war? And that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
Well, they can suck my dick.
The roots of the conflict run deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then... I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Aye, all of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
That puts a smile on my face. Like, okay, so I object to arranged marriage on principle, right? But so far, there are far, far worse people you could be arranged to marry than Serenoa. And there are much worse families you could marry into than this one.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica.
Is that Billy Kametz?
My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle.
I think that's Billy Kametz.
And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolford.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt.
One sec.
Though even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
Well, that sucks. Why would he do that?
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, they can't have cast Billy Kametz as a side character. That guy is absolutely joining our party. Politics and also probably his wife. Oh, right. I guess his wife wouldn't have been dead and he would have been cheating on her. Never mind, that makes sense. Why he'd do that. What an ass.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
Absolutely.
I'd very much like that. Thank you.
Perhaps I'll have a look around the village to get to know its people while they're taking her measurements. Your hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. We don't get many visitors to our fair village. That's the exact opposite of how things usually go for you guys. Oh yeah, no, Dragan's attitude towards Frederica is that the way she's been treated by the rest of their family is utter horseshit and she deserves better. He likes her and he supports her. It's pretty great. We came to this land in the midst of the Salt Iron War, desperate to escape Hyzant's extraordinary cruelty. Your father then granted us asylum in our hour of need, shielding us from further harm. I would have done the same. We have a duty to help those in need. I pray the day soon comes when you no longer require protection and are free to live your lives unfettered, and I intend to honor that. Let us work together and make this land a prosperous one for your people. Dragan is just a massive drama queen about everything, so he always comes off as though he's being sarcastic even when he's 100% sincere. Yeah. I would have done the same. Seems a little self-congratulatory. But we have a duty to help those in need, is the truth. That's the proper use of power. I would have done the same. We have a duty to help those in need. It heartens me to hear that, my lord. We will never forget all that we owe you. I swear to you, we will do right by your land. Huh. Well, here's a blessing of being Rosellan. Your hair doesn't lose its color when you get old. Father granted the Roselle asylum on our lands. Though they once hailed from Hyzant, they are now as much a part of the Wolf Fort domain as anyone else. What about the Roselle and the Wolf Fort domain? Lord Simon offered us his protection without a word about our origins or our troubled history. His generosity is boundless, and I fear we shall never repay it. Instead, I simply pray that our village remains protected. I bear a great responsibility to these people. It falls to me to keep their land free from harm, no matter what the cost. Learn about Serenoa's duty! Am I really going to loot the poor refugees village? It's an HP recovery pellet in a well. They don't care. Though we may be under House Wolffort's protection, we dare not leave the village. The goddess's faithful will haul us straight back to the source if they catch sight of us. God, fuck the Hyzantians. Technically, it's your land, so your stuff? No, it's not. That's not how that works. It's no fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else. But Mother gets mad at me if I go too far. You'll be able to venture further afield when you're older, and when that day comes, I'll show you both around the domain myself. But there's plenty of fun to be had here. I'm sure your mother would be pleased if you took up hunting or fishing. That's because you're precious to her. You do well to heed her words. I'll say the first one. You'll be able to venture further afield when you're older, and when that day comes, I'll show you both around the domain myself. I appreciate that the options aren't just organized morality, utility, liberty every time. If you're trying to force a particular conviction, you have to figure it out yourself or use a guide. Otherwise, your Serenoa just reflects you. That is pretty cool. That's exactly how that works in the context of feudalism. Yes, I know that, but that's not how it should work, and not how I want to rule these people. Wow, really? I want to see all the big ships in the harbor. You have my word. We'll look at all the ships you like. Just do as your mother says for now. I will. Oh, I can't wait to grow up. Okay, this is bugging me. The uppercase O in this game, in this font, looks like a 0. Like, that's how how zeros are usually designed in other fonts. Right? I'm not crazy, right? That's how it looks. Oh, I can't wait to grow up. Thank you, sir. I feel better. Though we may be under... we do not leave the village. Okay. We'll just be a bit longer taking Lady Frederica's measurements. Please, have a look around the village in the meanwhile. Kitty! Kitty? Yeah, Kitty! Meow! Meow! Meow. We play together almost every day. Today, we're climbing the ladder to the roof and playing lookouts. Hey, Jerome. I'll talk to you in a sec. I don't see any sparklies right now. We must be strong and vigilant if we are to maintain the peace we have enjoyed on these lands. Aha! HP recovery pellet. As Lord of the Land, I declare this kitty mine. I wonder if there was ever, like, a king or a noble who just fucking stole someone's cat like that. We've made our home here in the valley in the hopes we'd not be discovered. Use the lay of the land to our advantage, like. Alright, Jerome. I pray today's hunt goes well. I'd love to fetch a fine pelt for House Wolffort. Oh, I can't look at your profile. Wait. No, that's not Jerome. Okay, never mind. Is there a merchant I can buy supplies from? I'd love to give you guys my coin. In the new Batman cartoon on Amazon, Selena Kyle steals cats from rich people as well as their valuables. That's incredible. Oh, I love that. Alright, I think I've talked to everybody and found everything. That is a small little village. My convictions have been strengthened because I interacted with a ladder? What? Does interacting with ladders get me conviction points? That's an actual question. What the hell? Is it the bravery of going up a ladder? Is it the liberty of freeing yourself from gravity? What is the moral stance of a ladder? Oh, right. Houses I can go in. Oh, no. Did I miss houses I could have gone in Hyzant? Oh, no. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 10. Situated at the edge of the Hyzantian Desert, the Citadel of the Sands is the Holy State's first line of defense. It has been the site of countless battles throughout history, including the vicious border skirmishes of the Salt Iron War. Due to its importance, one of the Saintly Seven has always overseen its command. After the Salt Iron War, Minister Sorsley Ende assumed the position and began the work of developing the Citadel into a trading post. To think that a place that has witnessed so much bloodshed could transform into a peaceful hub of commerce. Life truly is full of surprises. Perhaps that is why, though Hyzant rarely gets visitors from other lands, here I often catch glimpses of people whose providence I cannot discern. Or perhaps it is only in my imagination. Examining objects gets you conviction points. You just hit the threshold looking at a ladder. Every 10 objects is +2 to liberty. Oh, I'll have to interact with everything then. Well, I guess maybe. The Roselles share a portion of the forest bounty with House Wolffort each year as thanks for their safekeeping. Their quality pelts and fresh fruit make for a significant portion of House Wolffort's capital. How many Rosellans are we sheltering? Ah, there's Jerome. I am eternally grateful to House Wolffort. We would not be alive today if not for your protection. He's kind of cute. Head of the Rosellan village in the Wolffort domain. He is deeply respected by his people. As a steward of this village, I pray we can work together to ensure a lasting peace. I couldn't believe my eyes when the Roselle arrived in the domain during the Salt Iron War. I'd never seen anyone so downtrodden. Well, they were escaped slaves. Moves me to my core to see 'em thriving in peace times after all they went through. Now we just gotta keep 'em safe. I regret to say this is my first time visiting the Rosellan village. I'm happy to see that they flourished under Lord Simon's protection these last 30 years. Alright, more homes I can poke my nose into. Was it just that one? I think it might have just been that one. It was just that one. Okay. Alright. Stealing items in battle gives you liberty points. Fun. Surely they'll have finished taking her measurements by now. Well, don't bust in on her. Meanwhile,
do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play.
Uh-oh.
You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I didn't gallivant, I journeyed. Ha!
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
Okay.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I hope you mean that. I hope that means good food 3 times a day. And good accommodations.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
You just want to hang out with your friend.
But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
I'm the most idealistic motherfucker in the country.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
His wife's a real big fan of Esfrost? Yeah! Fair point. So Franny is absolutely taking the throne over the course of this game, right?
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once. Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost. You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Uh-oh.
But, Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzellia.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess he does want to look out for his country.
And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
What did you find, Dragan?
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither father nor Gustadolf ever could.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
No trust.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
Oh, okay.
So he means to threaten you.
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks.
What did he find?
What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment.
Uh-oh.
I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
Uh-oh. Okay, I think we can do one more scene before we end the stream. Excuse me. Gonna show us the dress? Oh, they haven't made the dress yet.
Measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
We were looking for you.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask. Of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
Was that a chiding reminder, Benedict?
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
He is a man with grand visions for the future. That much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines.
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
Serenoa and Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon...
Oh yeah, Dragan absolutely got a little too big for his britches.
...the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Okay. I think we're about to have a fight. I think we're about to have a fight where we have to rescue Dragan. So I think we should stop a little early, because we're almost at 4 hours, and start the next stream with the mines. What do you think, Adder? It's fine by me, though you do have some admin to do. Oh yeah, how often do the, Oh hey, more books! How often do the resources... Oh no, that's the same. Okay. Alright, we'll read our notes in a sec. How often do this guy's items replenish? Secret Tactics Scroll of Earth! Archers and Arcanists attack from afar, wear deadly enemy from a distance before the infantry moves in to strike. The best at mitigating casualties. Arcanists tend to move slowly and have difficulty casting spells in succession. This has led many a commander to instruct infantry to move in first and weaken the enemy so that archers and Arcanists may then deal the felling blow. This tactic, however, incurs great damages to the front lines. It is advised that commanders allow archers and Arcanists to prepare before sending out the vanguard. Advancing is not the same as attacking. Patience can be the key to victory. Position of their archers. Arrows are easy to avoid if shot from the front. Losing them from a higher elevation increases their range and impact. The opposite is true of lower elevations. An archer's position greatly affects the power of one's forces. A diagonal shot is more likely to strike two. He who has the high ground has the advantage. Magic spells are each tied to an element. Choose which spell to cast carefully. Magic stones, each imbued with an element, have the same effect as spells. With these in hand, any soldier can play the role of an Arcanist. Use them well to reduce the burden on your spellcasters and diversify your tactics. Scroll of Man! Shield bearers and healers. Key elements... Wait. Yeah. Are key elements to a solid defense, but are unexpectedly difficult to use. Many commanders have failed to leverage them wisely on the field of battle. Shield bearers excel in defense and are generally placed near the main force or its leaders to prevent sieges and flank attacks. Many of these units can push back enemies with their shields, which is particularly useful when facing stronger foes. Shield bearers are an essential unit to have when up against a rivaling general. Relentless attacks have costed me victory, but solid defenses never have. Only a fool attacks first and protects themselves later. A good defense must come before a good offense. Healers are units that can cure their injured allies. That's okay. Obviously. Most commanders therefore wish to keep them at the rear of the main force, but enemy attacks can usually reach anywhere healing magic can. In general, healers should be made to wait at the rear and advance only when necessary. Once their job is done, they should make a quick retreat. This sounds cumbersome. Healers are responsible for keeping their fellow soldiers alive and are especially vulnerable to enemy attacks. Excuse me. Commanders must therefore pay close attention to their movements, for if they fall, the entire army is likely to follow suit. Hastiness avails no one on the battlefield. In victory, caution is king. The Salt Iron War, Part 1. Oh, it's 5 pages. The Salt Iron War, one of the fiercest wars raged in the realm of Norzelia, can be roughly divided into 3 periods. Before its onset, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost secretly contacted the Kingdom of Glenbrook and asked for an alliance to break High Zant's monopoly over salt. Glenbrook agreed. In exchange for their logistical support and permission to march through the kingdom, Glenbrook asked Esfrost for joint governance of the source. On the day the war began, the duchy's troops proceeded through Glenbrook and declared war on Hyzant as they rushed the Holy State's capital. Hyzant barely had time to close its gates, and the goddess's shield protected them from the onslaught. But their forces were unprepared, leaving them no choice but to take the defensive against Esfrost's iron might. In hopes of turning their position around, the Hierophants sought the aid of a clan that made their home on the northeastern reaches of modern-day Glenbrook. They called themselves House Wolfort. Simon, lord of their house, heard the Hierophants' plea and made way for the Holy State with a small but elite force of warriors. Their bold attack broke through the duchy's encirclement and forced them to retreat to the border. This effectively destroyed Esfrost's hopes of an early resolution. The exploits of Simon Wolfort changed history. From that point forth, the Wolforts, which had been no more than a small clan in the area, became key in altering the course of the war. I thought he was under the command of the Glenbrook king. Why did he not get punished for betraying the ally of Glenbrook? The fighting came to a standstill, with Esfrost and Glenbrook on one side and Hyzant and Wolfort on the other. The war affected not only those on the battlefield, but all across Norzelia. Before long, the salt reserves that the duchy had amassed in anticipation of the war began to dwindle, and they realized they would not last much longer. In Hyzant, the Hierophants succumbed to illness. The Saintly Seven quarreled over who would succeed the Holy One, and the city descended into chaos. It is rumored that, during the turmoil, the Roselle revolted and fled the source. Nothing was made official, but the rumor was likely true given the subsequent state of the city and the army's struggles. Despite the growing fatigue of both parties, all nations involved were reluctant to retreat out of fear of public backlash, so the war dragged on. Battles small and large were waged, the fight at the renowned Citadel of the Sands among them. Details of the damages are still unknown to this day. The people and soldiers of all nations suffered greatly over the 30 years that came to be known as the Salt Iron War. I have to refresh chat. Hang on. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Do we power her up on a clear day? I don't have enough. I need 6 fiber for that. Okay. Oh, right. It costs more of the resource every time you upgrade something on that tier. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll save up 6 fiber. Okay, let's see. Sounded like Wolfort was an independent territory at the time? Yeah, fair enough. I could do weapon damage up. Who else needs iron? Roland. Increases your luck at max HP. What does luck govern? Dodge chance? And crit chance? Deal greater damage and restore more HP? Okay. Who else needs stone? You remember how everything was once the Adrestian Empire in 3 houses? Same thing here. Everyone was Glenbrook, and then everyone who didn't want to be Glenbrook wasn't Glenbrook. There's no hard feelings about the biggest badasses who basically ruined the chance of the war ending swiftly, deciding to stick with you. But this is also why the king and Franny are so wary about them. Actually, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. Then they pissed off Hyzant by taking in the Rosellan refugees from another part of Glenbrook. Honestly, if I ruled if I had the kind of power over, like, a medieval region that the wolf forts have, my rule would be, if any slaves enter my territory, they are to be confiscated and freed. So, I appreciate Simon's actions there. Okay, you need 1 stone and 1 iron for stuff. Oh, Anna, weapon potency. Let's give him... use stone on her. Okay, let's... do we give her more HP, or... HP or weapon damage? Let's give her some more damage. Let's give him some more damage. We've got enough iron to upgrade both Serenoa and Roland. Let's give Roland some No, let's go all in on offense. Okay, well, we've upgraded everybody a bit. Let's take a look at Corentin. Right, that's what silenced them. Wall of Ice, learned at level 5. That seems like an interesting battlefield control situation. Oh my god. Speaking of walls, I have no idea how to deal with Groot in Marvel Rivals. Like, I have no idea how to deal with Groot. He's such a pain in the ass. Alright. That, I think, is where we're going to end for today. That's where we're going to end for today. Man, this game is so good. I'm sorry I'm going through it so slowly, but this game is so good. But yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. 1 second. Tomorrow I will be taking off because I don't take days off very often, and I need to start working those into my schedule. So tomorrow I'm taking off, and I'm going to force myself to take it off even though I want to stream some Marvel Rivals. I'm just going to chill tomorrow. Friday, I will be continuing UFO 50 for a patron. Saturday will, of course, be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. Sunday, I'll be continuing Star Control 2 for a patron. Monday, we'll be starting the Metal Gear Solid 3 cutscene watch party for a patron. Tuesday, I'll be playing Root Double Before Crime After Days and possibly Tinykin for a patron. And next Wednesday will be Super Paper Mario. We'll be finishing that day. So that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.